Hey guys, welcome back to school, quarantine school. I'm going to try and get you guys started so that we can continue working on composition, so you can still be learning lots of important stuff about music and how it works, even though we're not able to get together in the classroom. So I'm going to be sending an email out to everyone, the best that I can. In other words, the email addresses that you guys have provided to the school. It is possible that some of you maybe don't check that email address. So if you could check in with other people in your class with you just to see and confirm that they got the email and that they're seeing this video link and they're connected to this. And if not, maybe get them to give me an email, bruce_g@surreyschools.ca, and mention that they missed the email, or maybe they need to update their email address and get their parents to call into the school. Anyway, let's get going. First thing I want you to do is I want you to go and download this application that I'm going to show you right here, and it's free. It's awesome, but you really need to download a version that you can use on a computer. And you can see here it's called MuseScore. And like I was just showing you here, the easiest way to find it is Google for sure. There's even a link to download, and this is available for just about any platform, Windows and Mac and all kinds of crazy other stuff like Linux. I don't know anybody that uses that, but there is also at the very bottom of the page, there are apps for iPads and Androids, even Kindle Fire, but you can't edit and make music with those. All you can do is look up something somebody else made and like scroll it on your phone and play along or whatever. It's what you really need is one of these free versions here, the Windows version, the Mac version, and whichever kind of computer you have, and download it. Once you download it, I'll be honest, there's a little bit of a learning curve here. It took me, I'd say, an hour to get up to speed, and so that little piece of music at the beginning of this video, I composed that and recorded it 2 days ago in anticipation for needing a little bit of lead music for the videos. So all I basically did was figure out how to put that into a score form using MuseScore. So here it is. You can see what I've done here, and I've written the chord names in, the degrees of the scale and whatnot. I would like to see that you guys, to start off, just try and get in here, download this application. Where is it here? Under Help, you'll notice there's a thing called the Online Handbook. Super, super helpful. I found I was able to go on there. I was able to look up just about anything. So definitely try using that. Basically, once you first load the score in, it's going to ask you a bunch of stuff like who's the composer and all that. You can actually do all that stuff later. But it's going to ask you what instruments do you want to use here. So you literally go and you choose instruments from treble clef, bass clef. You can see there's like things like jazz sheets. You can do different kinds of things here, and key signatures. Pretty neat. When you select all that stuff, which instruments you're writing for and stuff, you're then stuck with a staff, and what you're going to basically be doing is trying to actually write the music that you want to write in. You're going to be using this thing up here, and it's basically enter notes with the mouse or the keyboard. Now you can go here and say, show me a piano keyboard, and you can put notes in and play the notes on the piano keyboard like that. But I would suggest, I find this much simpler, going to here and just saying, okay, I want a quarter note. I want a quarter note and I want it to be on G. Boom, I've got my G, and then I'm going to go say, hey, maybe I want a D, and then I want, you know what, I'm going to change it up. I'm going to go to half note, and I'm going to have it on, where do I want to put it here? A. And one thing that I find too really helpful here under view, zooming in, just zooming in a bit makes this, I think, a lot easier. And being able to put your notes in, I want a couple G's in a row here. No, and if you want to delete something, right click with your mouse and it deletes it. But very quickly you can get this so that you can play your song. So you know, I want to talk more in depth about theory. I want to go, you know, much further with this and actually reference diatonic chords and what we're doing. But to get started, so that you can create something that you can then save and actually email to me, and then we can look at it and I can actually bring it up here and play it and evaluate what you're doing, and you know, we can have a conversation, and maybe I can put up different people's music that you've made and we can all listen to it in future videos. So first thing, welcome back. You know, unfortunately we can't all get back together in the classroom yet, but what conversation online using MuseScore to be able to write down our ideas. So first step, get yourself hooked up, downloaded with the MuseScore program, and take a look at the online handbook, mess around a little bit with it, put some notes in here and there, and try and get them to play back. You might have to set up your audio system so that it comes out of your speakers. You put your headphones on, whatever you got to do to get it working so that we can start making music. And it's free. So, you know, how much better can it get than that? All right. We'll be talking soon. I'll be sending out another link soon, and making another video and taking to the next steps. But please reach out to anybody else in the class just to see if there's anybody that you know is in the class that hasn't gotten the email or isn't aware that they need to contact me, and they need to contact the school and make sure the school has an email address, because they're going to be getting contacted by their other teachers as well. So it's going to become a bigger problem for them. They're going to fall further and further behind. All right. Take care.